God, we just ask that you just strengthen everyone in this circle right now, God. Any family member that is not present right now. And Father God, anybody in the community and in the city of Rochester who have been affected by this loss, this tragedy. Father God, we continue to give you the praise, the glory, and the honor, because you are worthy for that praise. And it is only because of you and you breathing the breath of life in us this morning that we are still here, God. God, we just love you for giving us your son.
Kairo he was more than a friend to me. He was a brother. He was an uncle to my son, especially a brother to my wife. Before his death, I had gave him these flyers and everything, and he was just happy, you know, about the event that we was about to have. Man, he's gonna be missed, truly missed.
When I first got to really get to know Kairo was when his Crohn's disease was going in a shamble, and he was getting very sick at the Cronin home. He wasn't going to go to the hospital, and I more or less kind of like put a mother's foot down, like, you're going to go. If we got to fight, you're going to go to the hospital and take care of your health. I've also sat and listened to his struggles. I listened to his hurts. And he was a young man who was struggling in life like the rest of us and just wanted to be loved and to be with his children. I wrote this. I found his book and his belongings. And he wrote some stuff to me, my older son, me and my husband, and this is the letter he had wrote. It says, to Nunu, to my nephew and best friend, Nunu. I hope you had fun in school today. Thank you for the book. You are an awesome kid, and I'm happy to be a part of your family. I love you and will always be there for you. Your mom and daddy are my sister and brother, and I will protect you and be there for you as best as I can. But I'm human and I make mistakes, so forgive me if I make you mad sometimes. I just miss him. I miss him today. I missed him yesterday. I love him, Kairo. He helped me so much. We had good times though, the day he passed. We had very good times. That's all I want to remember is the good times.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Come on,
I have a memory.
Thank you.
I work over at the Cronin home, which is how I came to know Kairo. And unfortunately, our time was very short. I didn't get to know him as well as I would have liked to. But in my own struggle, because none of us are perfect, I came across the reading, and I did have the opportunity to share it with Mary, and I'd like the opportunity to share it with all of you. I read in Abraham, the book of Abraham, that God the Father knows the hearts of man, and he knows whether or not that they would be accepting of his grace and his love. Even if they're not permitted to tarry here on this earth as long as they should. Yes, we have lost Kairo too soon. And that's hard. And that's real. And I know that Kairo, although he was struggling, was not a rebellious man. He loved the Lord. He loved Jesus the Father. And I bless him for that knowledge. Because even though we are not perfect, he didn't give up on God either. He didn't deny his heart the love that he felt when we talked about Jesus.
I have a son with Kairo, and I met him in 2010. Yeah, 2010 I met Kairo at church, and I don't know how, but I think God put me and him together. I don't know, because he was at church and I let him move. I don't know him. I don't know the man. I let him move in my house. And then we had a son together. And Kairo, I know even though he's been having difficulty, even though I talked to him, I tried to protect him. I'm not being mean, but I tried to protect him, like not to go outside too much and make sure that he's in home and stuff like that. And he loves his son so much, and he's a really good, got really good kind heart, and he loved to give, and he cleaned my house miraculous. Like he's the type of person who will clean your house. And he will try to make sure like everybody's happy, and try to make sure like everybody have money or stuff like that. Even though in my mom's house he don't have that much, but if he have meat, he cut out meat and give it to my mom and my aunt, just to them to be happy. And I know him for a long time. There's a lot of stuff that he went through that sometimes I just smiled and laugh and cry and laugh and cry, and then sometimes I feel like it was my fault. I should let him stay with me and maybe he wouldn't die. I don't know, but I have a piece of him in my house, and every time I look at his son, I see him there, and it makes me cry every time. But I believe that he's safe and he's with God. You know, I want to share that.
Come on, let's give her a hand clap, y'all. Come on.